Hey. Alrighty, it's time for Duelist Kingdom action, and again, like we had in the last match with Jaden and Cyrus, it is GX represent as Zane is taking on Axel. So both players are hard hitting, they both go in with a lot of strength, they can both get very strong monsters out very, very quickly as well. I don't see this match going for very long. But in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh, you never know what's going to happen. These two could play for 45 minutes and play an absolute marathon classic. Or it could be over in literally 7 minutes flat. So, One Day of Peace started off for Zane. He's got 2 Cyber Dragons. So Zane didn't play any monsters down. One Day of Peace is basically protecting his life points. Says tremendous... tremendous fire. Did Axel play that just for fun? Because it would have damaged his own life points, but tremendous fire is like, hiya, no damage. Burning Spear, that will do 2100 onto the Darkfire Soldier. No life point damage can take place though, as the One Day of Peace was in effect. Now Zane, there is a ruling with Zane, and it's that he has to play Cyber Dragons like a normal monster, and we've begun to stuck to that a bit more. I think we may have broken it a couple of times earlier in the season, but because of its 2100 points of attack, it is quite strong to just summon, although the Paradox Brothers do have Jirai Gumo, which is 2200, although that does also come with the risk of losing half your life points upon a coin flip, but Cyber Commander will take the hit here. It is a rule we've made with Zane that he can only use his Cyber Dragons for fusion as well. Oh, he's drawn Polymerization. Almost, pretty much could not have timed that any better. Unless Axel has Magic Jammer, which it looks like he doesn't. He would have had to flip it up by now. Twin Cyber Dragon, 2800, and if my memory is correct, I think it can attack twice. I think that's the effect of it. Yeah, this card can make a second attack during each battle phase. So Axel is in massive trouble early on here. He's not going to be able to survive getting attacked by 2800 that many times. Oh, Mask of Weakness. Oh boy. Doesn't Zane have 7? Oh my god, Zane's got 7 Tools of the Bandit. That would have destroyed them both. So, Mask of Weakness, that would have put the the Twin Cyber Dragon to 2100, leaving Zane still with that Hunter Dragon. 28 and 17 is 4500. So Axel is going to be left with 2800 life points straight off the bat. What an absolute start and a half for Zane. I did say this match may not go for long. Both players can attack very hard and fast. So, where are these two on the table? Actually, I'm going to check that during the intermission, just in case something happens. Zane, like, he's probably going to end it this turn, unless, like, Axel's... Oh, there's a rush recklessly as well, so Zane, he could play against anyone. If he gets out Cyber Twin Dragon within the first few turns like this, oh, that's under a ruler. If Zane gets Twin Cyber Dragon out this early, he will be difficult to stop for any player in this tournament because of its 2800 attack and its capabilities to attack twice per turn, meaning it's almost impossible to lay defenses down. 2 for Shard of Greed for Axel. He sends that away to the graveyard. He draws 2 cards. He plays down a face down spell or trap. Make that another one. Any more defense? He needs more defense. There we go. There's 2 defenders down now, but it still doesn't matter. Axel, unless he can block the attack, he is still going to lose on this turn because the Cyber Dragon, the Twin Cyber Dragon can attack twice. Zane can attack with Hunter Dragon and Wabaku. That's exactly what Axel needed. But how does Axel get past 2800? He would have to... He's got Molten Destruction, which is like a 500 point buffer for fire types as a field card, which is actually quite strong. but there's no other field card that really does fire monsters up. Axel has both of his monsters flipped up. It's Monster Egg and Flame Dancer. They are basically the weakest monsters that Axel has, but still acting as a defense. So, but what does Axel have on this turn? He's plays Blazing Impachi, which is only 1850. It's not that strong. What's he? Huh. Was that misclick? I get the feeling that was a misclick. I get the feeling that was intended for Hunter Dragon. Although, I don't think it would have mattered. There's Ramei, which will do 300 points off Axel. But this has been an absolute shocker. I get the feeling that Blazing Impachi was meant for... was meant to go for Hunter Dragon there, and it was probably a misclick. There's a bit of a delay in Zane's turn here, so I'm guessing that's what it was. Cyber Dragon hers has just flipped up. Either way, I don't think it would have mattered in the end. Zane has just played Rush recklessly on Cyber Dragon hers. Well, 1728. That would have done 1100. There goes Flame Dancer. There goes Monster Egg. So Axel would have survived. He would have had about 1100 life points left or something, but I don't think that would have made any difference unless Axel drew like something. I don't think with that much power on the field, even if he drew like Offerings to the Doomed or something, he probably didn't have enough to attack back against that other 1700 in Hunter Dragon as well. So okay, so Zane is up 1-0. Gishki Marker. I've never seen that. How have I never seen that card before? I've played against Mako's Gishki challenge deck on this numerous times. I've never seen that Gishki card before. Okay, first to go is Axel. So a bit of a what do you say? A bit of a tough start for him to start off with. I guarantee that was probably a misclick, and it is very unforgiving because once you misclick an attack, you can't even take it back. And I have said this before, but if you do see your TV having like black lines going across it, it's not your TV. It's and I'm getting the feeling that it may be one of the switches, because when the guys record this, it's usually it's usually the switch, which is my own switch, which I blend out for these series, since I have my Switch 2 now, so it's not too bad. But it's actually the other switch. I think this black line thing, I think it only happens with one of them, because I don't ever have this happen when I've got the switch here and I've got it on the dock. So I reckon it must be the other switch that's the problem, and I think we're in agreement with that. I don't know, it's a bit of a weird one. It's only really started happening lately, and I'm seeing the black lines go across a bit more during this one. Anyway, it's not too big of a deal though. 1700 with Hunter Dragon attacked by the 1800 of Volcanic Hammerer. No, it's not. That's Volcanic Hammerer's 2400, I think. Volcanic Blaster is what got it to the top of the deck though. With 1800 though, that's a pretty good start here for Axel on this one. He'll be looking to improve his luck on this one, as Cyber Dragon Dry has been played. Oh, very aggressive from Zane. Going to knock both monsters out. He's only got 2 cards in hand. I don't know about that from Zane. Then again, if Zane didn't attack, Axel would have summoned Thestalos, the Firestorm Monarch, so it probably was a better move. But 1500 now with the Lady Assailant of Flames. And Zane is down to 7400, so Axel now has a slight lead of life points. You know what else though? It's because I watch this on the laptop screen now, if I plug the HDMI into the TV, it will still flick on and off. So, old tech. We've had all this tech for a while. The laptop's missing an A key. It still works, it just doesn't have the A button covering on it. But man, all of the old tech is starting to show its age, as this time Volcanic Camera has come to the field. 2400. There goes Zane's. I can't see what that card is. I don't know. It's the laptop screen. The cards in the graveyard are like really small. It'd be a. Oh, that might be Protos or Cyber Dragon Hers or something. I don't know. Darkfire Soldier number 1 has come to the field. Axel now has a lot of power. There's Cyber Dragon Hers. Oh, the other one might be Cyber Dragon Core. That went to the graveyard. 2400 now. That's going to put Zane on 5000, and Axel is he's in a good position for this one. So it is still 1-0 to Zane. Axel was thoroughly beaten. That twin Cyber Dragon was just ripping him to shreds. But Zane now has a defense. He has 2 face down spell or traps. We'll see if he can get anything going in this. As Fire Yaru has now come to the field. He didn't tribute for Thestalos. He's decided to keep keep Darkfire Soldier 1. 2400 again off Zane. 1300. That'll put Zane down to 1300. I did say this match wasn't going to go for long, and it is going very quick. So Zane from here, I don't think he can come back from here. He plays, Hunter Dragon again. So Zane's had a couple of good monsters. He's had 2 of his Hunter Dragons, but the 1700s aren't enough. Fire Yaru destroyed. Axel is down to 7300, but you got to think it may just all be academic from here as Axel draws Polymerization. Axel's fusions actually aren't that strong. Cherubin the Fire Knight and Vermilion Sparrow. Cherubin's only 1100, Vermilion Sparrow's 1900. But they're 2 very early Yu-Gi-Oh fusions that in this day and age are just completely useless. 700 off Zane, he's down to 100, and I tell you what, I don't usually check timecode very often, but wow. This match has been going just under 13 minutes, and we have already had 2 results. It's 1-1. Zane is from perspective this time. And this will decide, so no bonus point. Neither player can win 3-0. And this is what I'm talking about. See, now the black lines aren't going across the screen anymore. So, the way the guys record this, because we've only got 1 switch dock, we put my switch on first for like 1 perspective, and instead of like just changing the decks over, they just take 1 switch off and put the other one on and just swap them around. That's so they can both keep the batteries charged as they're recording as well, because if 1 switch stays off the dock, then it's going to run out of battery pretty quick as well. So it's so both switches can keep being played and sort of like replenish their battery as well. But now there's no black lines going across the screen. That's why it gives me the impression that it's more that particular switch that's doing it. It's not the dock. Because originally I thought it might have been the dock or like one of the cables or something, but it seems to only happen with 1 switch. Molten Destruction this time from Axel. This is going to be a very tough game for Zane, although he's got Power Bond and he's got 1 Cyber Dragon. Zane's just played Stop Defense and he's flipped Monster Egg. And Zane has decided to tribute his Cyber Dragon Core and has gone for his 2100 in Cyber Dragon. And was that Mask of Weakness that Zane laid down as well? Negate attack. Protect the Monster Egg. Who knows, someday that egg may hatch and become a beautiful dragon that will explode out of the volcano and become the gym leader in Cinnabar Island. Oh, Mr. Volcano. So Mr. Volcano with the volcano in the background. But it's not going to work because Mask of Weakness has just been flipped up. So Mr. Volcano will go back to 1900. That's a good win for Zane. 7800 for Axel. That's 2100. You got to say that's not going to be enough for Zane, because if Axel draws anything like somewhat strong, he's 1700s would get to 2200 actually. 14 and 21 is 35, so Axel is going to be down to 4300, and Zane's almost halfway there. So, Monster Egg was tributed. It gave birth to Mr. Volcano. Mr. Volcano could be the leader of the Cinnabar Gym when Blaine decides to retire, since Blaine's like, you know, it looks about 70 or so in the anime. As Negate Attack has been drawn for Zane. 3 face downs for Axel. Down goes Negate Attack. So 35 plus 750 is 4250. So if Axel can't block this, he will be down to 50 life points. Speaking of Pokemon, ZA is getting closer and closer. That's October 16th, I think that comes out. It's less than a month. Now, I'm actually quite keen for that game, Pokemon ZA. So, Axel on 50 life points. I did say that this match probably wouldn't go long, and I was right. Oh, 1 day of peace. Oh, Monster Reborn for Zane. He could bring back Mr. Volcano, and he could destroy Axel himself, as Axel plays another face down spell or trap. This may not be Axel's day. Well, I was going to check where they were on the table, but the game's gone that quick. Zane's 18th. Axel is 5th. So it's 18th playing 5th, and right now 18th is winning. So it's a bit of an upset when you think about it. Turn change now back to Zane, who oh, he lost his side. Oh, bring it back. Use Power Bond for absolutely no reason at all. Use Power Bond. That will be epic. We will get a it'll be 5600 attack points because it gets doubled as it's 28. Yeah, 28 is 56. What went to the graveyard? Molten Behemoth. That's a bit of an anticlimactic finish. I mean, with 50 life points, Zane summons Cyber Dragon Core. Goes to his battle phase. He's going to end it with Cyber Dragon Core. That's disrespectful, but deserved, because Magic Jammer just had to go and spoil our fun. Well, it wasn't a long match, but it was hard hitting and it was fast, and it is basically over quicker than it almost started. Zane has won this one 2-1 in a bit of an upset, because Axel has been a very, very strong player. Zane, on the other hand, has kind of been very hit and miss, but on this game, on this day, Zane was very much on hit, and it's a good win for him, and he'll start moving a bit up the table to more represent his status as one of the top duelists to come out of Duel Academy. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed Zane and Axel. Who is coming up tomorrow? Tomorrow is Panic and Yugi. That should be fun. And Duke Devlin against Tristan. The battle for Serenity's heart. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.